This podcast is being recorded and produced on Gadigal land.
We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of this country and elders past, present.
We extend our respect to any First Nations, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people joining us today.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. Hey.
Hey.
What were we going to talk about? Oh my God, you're going to China.
Yep, tonight.
What the bloody heck is going on there?
Work trip.
Okay, nice.
I've wanted to go since before COVID.
Nice.
But obviously COVID happened and then China was really locked down and the whole rest of the world. But
Sorry, I'm so sniffly today. I keep sniffing right into the mic.
Yuck.
Sorry.
Give me
I'm
the
gonna try
ick.
not to do it again.
So I'm finally going. I'm very excited. I'm going to source fabric at the fabric markets.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to go and look at some shoe factories.
What, to do fake shoes?
Yeah.
Nice.
From my understanding, shoes are technical,
Yeah.
like a lot more technical than a piece of clothing.
Yeah.
But why not, while I'm over there, see what's out there?
Okay.
Because I'm fucking sick of buying my $300 sandals that I wear every day and they give me blisters.
Okay.
Why are so many shoes so bad? Why do we buy shoes that cost $200 or $300 and they give you 6 blisters in 6 different spots and you've got to wear them in for a month? My feet are raw. How many times have you bought shoes and they fucking hurt you? Who is approving the shoes? They've got a whole team trying on these samples. Why doesn't anyone pick up on the fact that they fucking give you blisters? Doc Martens, Elias May, love you Elias May, but fuck me. Your $250 sandals have got my feet red raw.
I remember one time I splashed out on Adidas and it felt like there was a golf ball in my foot. They had this like hump in the middle.
Who is approving this? Like, this is going through so much sampling. Why is one person along the chain of command not saying, hang on, we can't sell these. These give people 6 blisters. Who is fucking responsible? And also, someone needs to come out with a brand where the shoes are just comfy from the day that you get them.
Mm-hmm. You shouldn't have to wear shoes in.
No, especially when they're like $200 to $300.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Like,
I guess
look at my
you'll be the
fucking-
one to change the industry again.
Look at my fucking blister.
Where is it? On the big toe or the little toe?
No, on my foot.
Where? Where am I looking? Bring it over here. Put your foot in my face, please.
The dog's out.
The dog's out. Wait, you didn't have to put your foot on me. It's on. Get your foot off me. Okay, your blister looks like a fucking cigarette burn.
And there.
What's... Oh.
And that's from one pair of shoes. And then this side too, but it's not really that bad.
So can you not just loosen them a little bit?
It's not these. It's another pair
Oh,
that I
okay.
can't fucking wear now.
Nice. Well, you're off to China to make some shoes. That's good. Right, my turn to gloat. You had your book on Tuesday. I've got my trip to either South Korea or
What?
Japan. Right?
When?
Okay. Let me tell you about this. I probably have already made a video about this.
Everyone lay down. This is going to be a long story.
Yeah, it might be. I may have already made a video about this and the video probably would be a bit more concise. I might just ramble on here. But basically, I got this email in my inbox not long ago. And as a content creator...
the thing that you
Yes,
sent. I was
yes.
drunk when I wrote back to that. I need to actually do that for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Do you want me to do it right now?
Yeah, go ahead. So I get emails in my inbox, not even kidding you, every single day. Mostly mornings I will wake up and overnight, they must be coming from, other countries and things. So I wake up in the morning and the first thing in my inbox will usually be a scam. For a lot of them, what they're looking to do is access my social media accounts so they can obviously hack them and then take them over and I guess scam my followers or promote their own thing or just like have an account with hundreds of thousands of followers that they can then use for whatever they want. I don't know, but for the majority of the time they're trying to take access to my account. So every single day I'll have either we can get you verified. I'm already verified on every account, but they can get me verified. I get a lot like come on the Chelsea Handler podcast, which I've actually fallen for in the past. And like I've set it up with my manager and then we've figured out later down the track it's a scam. There are some really smart ways that they do it. There are things that they'll say, we'll send you on this trip here and you owe us this many posts. And then like when you do it, they're like, we start the conversation, then all of a sudden it's like, we just need your bank details just to make sure you're legit. And I'm going, hang on, we need to make sure you're legit. So anyway, I get this email not long ago and it's like, we want to send you to South Korea or Japan. And I was like, now why would I have an option of going to either of those countries? Like, that just seems really random to me. So they said, like, are you interested? And sometimes when I get these scams as well, sometimes I will reply to the ones that I think can go somewhere funny and do it for a bit, because I think it'll either lead to a fabulous podcast segment, a funny video online, or even for my live shows, my next live show that I'm doing, I hope to incorporate a digital kind of aspect, you know, how they like stand there and like kind of do a slideshow of sorts. Like, I feel like there might be one of those. So I'm like, these sorts of things could lead to really funny bits on the internet. So sometimes I will reply to the scams knowing they're a scam and obviously not give them any information, but see how much I can get out of them. And it might lead somewhere. It literally never has. So anyway, I get this email. We're going to send you to Japan or South Korea. I was like, yeah, right. So I reply and I'm like, yeah, I'm interested, seeing where we can go with this. I get another email back and it's like, fill out this form. And I go, here we go. So this will ask for my bank details or my passport number or something. They want to steal my identity, right? And the thing is with these scams, they all come from really legit looking emails and really legit looking, you know, people and all the rest of that. Like, they're done really, really well. We are past the point of, you know, remember in 2006 to your year 6 email at school, you'd get, I am the Prince of Nigeria and I have $30 billion to give you. Like, now it's a little bit more, they're very smart. They're very switched on. And so I filled out this form. Well, I looked at the form and I was like, they're really not asking for many details here. So I feel like it's safe to fill out this form. And I was like, all right, well, we'll give this a go. It could lead somewhere. It might not. And I was like, it might also be legit, but I've got no idea. But I'll fill it out anyway. Anyway, like a week later, I'm on live on TikTok and someone comments, how does it feel to be nominated for the Klook trip? And I went, sorry?
Yeah.
I've been nominated for the Klook trip. So Klook is sending 8 people to either South Korea or Japan. And I've been nominated as a finalist and people have to vote for me to go. And the funniest part is, like, there was just no confirmation.
You just thought it was a scam.
And if it was confirmed at the time of the live, I hadn't, because I've since spoken to them and been like, wait, this is legit. Like, and I asked a couple questions. I was like, how does this work? And I'm not really sure. And like, they didn't tell me the dates that we were going to be going or anything like that. Like, I could have been in America when we were going. I literally had no idea. And I was like, when this person commented, I was like, what do you mean? And then they were like, sent the link in the TikTok, but then I couldn't click it because I was on the TikTok live. Anyway, then I had to get my laptop and I was like, oh my God, I'm literally nominated for this trip, like officially on the Klook website and all. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, I'm still really confused about the whole thing, but you can vote for me. So we'll put a link in the show notes to go and vote for me, please.
I literally just voted for you.
It takes 15 seconds. The good thing is, because I was like, maybe this is still a scam, right? Maybe this isn't the real Klook. I mean, it looked really legit, but I was like, okay, so how does the voting process work? Because, you know, sometimes you have to vote for things and you have to type in a phone number and an email and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, right, maybe it's someone trying to get like people's, you know, in the hopes that I would be like, vote for me. And then you'd go over and then you have to put your email in. So now you're the one being scammed. Like, I was looking into all of that. This is before I spoke to
That was so
Klook.
easy for me to vote just then. I just tapped your name and pressed submit.
And that's it. You don't have to put any information in.
Why are they not collecting emails?
I don't know. I ended up speaking to them over the weekend and I had an email anyway that was like, you're a finalist. But this email came after it had already been live. So someone had already found it and someone else must have known and posted about it. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't seem like it's a scam. You won't get scammed if you vote because there's no way for them to get any like information or anything. You voted as well, Hannah. Thank you. So if you could click the link in the show notes and vote for me. Now, I'm pretty sure you can only vote once per device. So if you do have multiple devices, you can do that, or incognito windows. I don't know. But I've tried to vote for myself again, like on my phone, and it still says submitted even a couple days later. But this is just a journey that we're all going to go on together. And like, if I win, we'll just see where it takes us. Because at this point, I'm like, right, It's obviously real. I've spoken to them. You don't have to put any details in when you vote for me. And I just wasn't convinced that it was real, but it really seems like it's real. So now I need you all on board to vote for me so that I can go to one of these countries, which South Korea would be fun. I've really got no interest in going there and never have. But if I get to go, of course, I'm going to take the opportunity. I would like to go back to Japan because I only went that one time when I was 15. And obviously now I'm an adult and I'd like to do that again and maybe not get held hostage this time. But
you are talking like someone that fucking does the races. It's like, hey, coming forward.
You know why? It's because I had a double shot coffee this morning and then had a V, and I got halfway through my pink V and I went, fuck, I already had a coffee this morning because I had to be up early because someone had to come and fix our aircon this morning.
You're doing it again.
Sorry. Anyway, the point of the fact of the matter is vote for me down below, and if I get to go, you'll all be coming on the journey with me. I'm 99% sure it's not a scam and it really is Klook. It's on the website.
Yeah.
It's on the website. But it's just funny that I literally filled out this form thinking this could go somewhere good. What? Who offers a free trip? Because the other thing as well, sorry, I do want to say, the other thing that led me to think it was a scam is I've never worked with Klook before. This was just a cold call email from them. So it's not like Klook is someone who I've, a brand that I've worked with and I have no idea who works at Klook. I have no idea about any of that. So it wasn't like it was a relationship I already have. They also aren't paying me at all. Obviously, I'll get the free trip if I win, but right now, they don't know that I'm talking about this on the podcast. They don't know that I've made a video about it. Like unless they happen to stumble across this podcast or they're a scroller, I'm not sure that whether they know or not. So click the link, you say vote now, and then you just vote for me in the Glam Fam section. And hopefully I get to go on a trip because I'm in my jet setting era this year, apparently.
Well, I voted for you and I'll make AJ and all the fake girls vote for you.
Thank you.
And I just want to steal the spotlight off you again.
Yeah.
Because, look, #1 on Booktopia.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Followed by The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins.
Followed by Hunger Games.
Sunrise on the Reaping.
That's that new Hunger Games book.
Oh, yeah.
So for you to be at the top is actually pretty special.
Onyx Storm is #6. Aren't you reading that or you've read it?
No, I did, but that's fine that it's at 6. But that Sunrise on the Reaping and the Let Them Theory, to be above them, that's pretty good.
Slay.
Nice.
Pre-order my book.
Nice.
And vote for Matt.
Yeah.
This has just been a begging episode.
I know, sorry, but I just think there's a funny little story behind the whole thing. And as I said...
you know what?
Yeah, what?
Someone commented on my YouTube video last night saying I did a get ready with me, doing my makeup, and then I was talking about the book. Someone commented, so is this channel just one big infomercial now? And I said, yes, absolutely. Everything we do is one big infomercial if you really think about it that way.
Yeah.
All the content that we post
For sure.
is all promoting ourselves.
Yeah.
So don't try and shame me for promoting myself. Because that's
Literally.
what social media fucking is.
Sorry.
Vote for Matt.
Yeah. And I'm kind of certain it's not a scam.
It's not.
I'm still unsure. You never bloody know. Because
I think it's
funny?
a missed opportunity. They could have been collecting emails with the voting. Like the fact that I could just tap your name and click submit and don't have to put anything about myself.
Yeah.
They have missed out on adding more people to their mailing list.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm kind of glad about that because, it makes it really easy for people to vote. But anyway, look, I just love that I started this as like, this could be a good bit for the socials of the podcast. Imagine this. String these guys along. And now, here I am actually with a potential to go. And there's some other cool creators that are nominated too in other categories. So you can vote for them as well. I'd love to go with Jack Cooper.
That would be fun.
And Bam, it's Joanne. And I don't actually, because they're good friends of mine, but I don't actually know Anthony, what's his name? Undiagnosed Anthony, but his videos are hilarious. And
oh, yes, he does the
fucking hell, he made
sweet treats.
He does the sweet treats. He made this video not long ago that I fucking pissed at. Because he just says stuff.
He doesn't care what he says.
He doesn't care what he says. The other day, he literally made this video that was like, I just think like if you're good looking, you're boring. Like you have to be boring because you haven't been, how did he put it? He was like, you haven't been through enough like trials in your life from being unattractive that you haven't been bullied enough to like be a funny person or interesting person. So if you're just hot and you've had everything handed to you, like you're just a boring person, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't want to mention any names, but like Leah Holton. And I was like, whoa, like just dropping names like that. What about Michaela Tester's doing the Anna Paul stuff?
I know,
just
I haven't
dropping-
watched any of them. I don't have enough time, but I'm liking the recaps that everyone's posting on TikTok.
I'm not across part 2 yet. Because at time of recording it has only just dropped over the weekend. But for her to just be like, oh yeah, it broke my heart actually to see her say that apparently, no, not evidently, what am I saying? Allegedly, Anna was saying not nice things about Jack Cooper. And Jack Cooper was a big Anna Paul fan. So that makes me sad. So I'll have to dive into part 2 a bit deeper.
I was just going to say something good and now I can't remember. I think in this whole Anna Paul, Michaela Tester thing, the silence from the Pauls says everything that we need to know.
Mm-hmm.
I know we spoke about this ages ago when like the first lot of stuff came out, but if you are innocent, you would come out and talk about it.
Yeah.
The silence is deafening.
That's the thing. Like, if someone was accusing me of this sort of stuff, I'd jump on straight away and be like, I don't know what the bloody heck this bitch is saying.
Yeah, it's the silence.
But here's
for
the
me.
truth. And yeah, it is interesting. Like, why is it taking so long? I don't know. Anyway, it's just too big because a lot of people have been asking us to kind of speak about it. And when I do my lives, people will be like, are you going to speak about the Anna Paul stuff on the podcast? And also in the Scrollers broadcast channel as well. People have been asking. One, I'm not entirely across it and know enough to, you know, say too much on it. But second of all, I don't know how to like say what I want to say, but I'm just kind of like, what have we got to add to the conversation at the end of the day? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who are we?
Who cares what we think?
Who are you? Who are we? We are those
Those
bitches.
bitches. We are those bitches. And you know what? Those bitches will see you next Tuesday.